hot off the heels of the very successful launch of the BAIC B30 Dune, which in my opinion is the best car ever made because, well, mga dude pare, it is my personal car. Well, we now have BAIC Philippines dropping another bombshell in the Philippine automotive industry. You see, what we have here is the BAIC B40 Trail Master, and in this video, we get to unbox it. Let's do this. So if you are an off-road enthusiast here in the Philippines, I'm sure you're pretty familiar with the BAIC B40 Ragnar, which is the predecessor to this gorgeous SUV right here. You see, that, my friends, has sharp angular lines. It kind of looks very military, and yes, it also looks like the Jeep Wrangler. Now, this B40 Trail Master here is the successor to that vehicle, and as you can see, based on the design language, the front fascia of this thing, yeah, it looks like it's using the design language that BAIC first used with the B30E Dune, you know, my personal car. Now, my first impression when I saw this car in the flesh, yeah, it kind of looks like the Ford Bronco. I mean, I'm not mincing words here. It looks like the Ford Bronco, but it comes with that Jeep front grille. However, this, my friends, being you know, a traditional SUV that still comes with a turbodiesel engine, you'll notice that the front grille still has actual openings there. When you compare to, let's say, the B30E Dune, which has a more solid front grille without any openings or holes. Still, we have the LED DRLs that goes around that front grille. We have full LED lighting units here. And if you notice the stance of this vehicle, the B40 Trail Master is a little bit taller than the B30E Dune, mainly because this is riding on a body-on-frame platform. So this, my friends, is a more serious off-roader. Now, of course, we close out with the plastic front bumper here with a pair of LED fog lights. So yes, mga dudes, this looks rugged, it looks capable, yet classy at the same time. Now you'll appreciate the height of this mid-size SUV even more when you go over to the side. I mean, riding on the body-on-frame platform, yes, we really have a pretty tall SUV here. I mean, at 5'6" for reference, guys, you can see. So because it is that tall, you will have a pretty challenging time getting into this vehicle, but BAIC already thought of that because when you open the doors, ta-da, you've got power retractable step boards that immediately come out. I mean, this is something that I usually just see in premium luxury SUVs, but we have that here in the BAIC B40 Trail Master. Now that I have the door open, you'll even notice that we have frameless doors here. Pretty slick, pare. That is really cool. We've got frameless doors. That is so awesome. It looks so nice as well. But unlike the other serious off-roaders out there, we cannot remove the doors. I mean, these are not user removable doors right there. Now, we have a garnish here on the side that says BAIC Off-Road Vehicle Series. I have no idea what this is. It's probably maybe a sensor or maybe just a design garnish. But if you know, let me know in the comments below. Now, being a serious off-roader, we've got 17-inch alloy wheels here, just right for for an off-roader SUV. And we have Geolander all-terrain tires, pare. We've got really beefy all-terrain tires there. Now we have a 4x4 system naturally, and we have front and rear locking differentials here. And when it comes to crossing terrain or rivers or floods, well, the B40 Trail Master has a 220mm ground clearance, which is perfect for all of those obstacles. Now, just like the previous BAIC B40 Ragnar and most serious hardcore SUV off-roaders, well, this B40 Trail Master gets a spare tire that's mounted on that rear tailgate. Now, we also have a split opening tailgate here, as you can see. And I love this. You know, it's such a classic format, and I love that they retain that in this vehicle despite being, well, the newest version of the BAIC B40. And we have the rear glass that goes up like that, and when you have that open, you'll notice that we have a good amount of space here. I don't have the exact figures in liters, but I am quite confident that you can put a pair of luggages here at the back seat. Now we also have some hard floorings here in case you need to, so for a quick cleanup if in case it gets muddy. And what else? Yeah, we also have a 220-volt outlet here plus a 12-volt socket as well for all of your, well, camping gadgets and devices and whatnot. So, mali. See, the bit of a drawback for this kind of format, yeah, you have to close the rear glass first and then close this. So, there you go. Alright, so I said the B40 Trail Master is a traditional SUV because, well, we still have a turbodiesel engine here. This, my friends, is a 2-liter Okan turbodiesel that can put out 161 horsepower and 390 Newton meters of torque. Now, if those figures sound familiar, well, that's because it's the same engine that can be found in the Foton Tunland V7 V9 and the Foton Thunder series. So if you're wondering, wait, this is a BAIC, it's not a Foton. Well, mga dude pare, BAIC is the mother company of Foton trucks. So now you know. Now, for those of you who are thinking of getting something like this but prefer to have a new energy powertrain, you know, a hybrid system perhaps, sometime in the near future, BAIC Philippines will be bringing in, well, the range extended version of this B40 Trail Master. Oh yeah. Alright guys, so the cabin of the BAIC B40 Trail Master looks quite familiar because we have the same colorway here as the BAIC B30E Dune, well, at least my BAIC B30E Dune. See, we have these perforated leather seats here that come in this two-tone colorway, light green or moss green with this gray portion. So yes, it is similar to my B30E Dune. Now we also have power adjustments for both seats, and I do believe that we have a heating and ventilation function for both seats. Now when you check out the steering wheel, pare, we have a nice and gray steering wheel here with this lime green stitching there, really classy and sporty at the same time. And the wheel also has power adjustments for tilt and telescoping. O, sang ka pa, diba? Love that. I also love the fact that the steering wheel is chunkier and meatier than the steering wheel of my B30 Dune. So this is perfect whenever you're out on an off-road trail. And we also have a fully digital instrument gauge panel there, nice and bright. And this, my friends, is the star of the show. I mean, check this out. This is a dual 12.8-inch touchscreen infotainment system. I mean, we've got dual screens here that extend all the way to the front passenger. I mean, why have one if you can have two, right? So this will keep your front passenger occupied. That's pretty nifty. And, well, I hope that we also get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto here. But as it lies, most BAIC vehicles in the Philippines just get Harbit Link. Although we do now have some a dongle that comes from BAIC Philippines that helps you connect to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now we also have a 540-degree view camera image there. Very useful for when you're going on an off-road trail. Hold on. It's sweltering hot, man. Anyway, and we have the engine push start button found right there front and center in between the AC vents, similar to the B60 Beaumont that I also reviewed a while back. We also have physical switches here for all of your functions, a wireless charging pad, the shifter can be found there, and we've got physical switches for your front and rear locking differentials. Now we also have a master control knob here in the middle for your four-wheel drive functions. We've got 4 high, 4 low, and 2 high, and we also have 4A, which now stands for 4 automatic. You know, it just switches it up for you depending on the terrain or the situation that you're in. We also have a bunch of buttons here. We have, I think this is, I have no idea what this button is. Looks like it's a crawl control button. Yeah, looks like. And we also have a large cubby underneath this center stack that houses a USB Type-C and Type-A charge ports. Now, when you look up, well, we have a huge panoramic sunroof here because, well, why not? It also adds to the premium character of the BAIC B40 Trail Master. Alright guys, so forgot to mention to you that in terms of the safety features, well, the previous B40 Ragnar only had some basic safety, passive safety features, but this B40 Trail Master now comes with a full suite of advanced driver assist aids. That's pretty good, mga dudes. Anyway, going on to the back seat here, well, this back seat is what you'd expect from, let's say, a vehicle that comes with a body-on-frame platform or a truck chassis because it doesn't really give as much legroom as you want. In fact, it's not as spacious as the B30E Dune if you're considering backseat space. It is quite decent though, because at 5'6", I still get maybe around 5 inches of knee room and yeah, 5 inches of headroom. But yeah, I cannot put my leg up here on my knee. So that's something I can do in the B30 Dune, but I cannot do that here in the B40 Trailmaster. In terms of the amenities, we have, yeah, a center armrest here with a pair of cup holders. We have a pair of rear AC vents there and a USB Type A and Type C charge port. So yeah, that pretty much covers you guys. Oh, and we have this grab handle on the B pillar in case you need to get in and out of this car and you need some help. Anyway guys, that's all for this unboxing video of the BAIC B40 Trailmaster. This is one gorgeous SUV, mga dudes, and yeah, I am really excited for BAIC Philippines because they have a killer lineup. Anyway, that's all for today's video, guys. I'll see you again in my next one. Thanks for watching.